Russia is opting a nuclear strike on ISIS. Kremlin is awaiting consent from its allies. And here's the second one. Basically says the same thing. Truth Uncensored. The other one was red flag. Islamic State post video shooting down Russian airliner. Russia's considering nuclear strike. And basically in response to Russian civilian airliner that was shot down in Sinai in Egypt, which the Islamic State claiming responsibility, Kremlin is now poised for a nuclear strike on the sites controlled by the Islamic State. Photo of the Russian airliner moments before it blew up. There was no survivors after it crashed in the Egyptian Sinai. This is the Flight Trader or Flight Radar 24. ELETJ is an Airbus A321 that belongs to airline Colovia Metrojet, age 18 years, citing the right to protect its people and interests in Russia and abroad. Intelligence officials have anonymously reported Russia is moving its tactical nuclear units closer to its international boundaries and its frontier, with hotspots in Russia such as northern Caucasus region. I already went over this. It went to its allies in NATO and told them they're not going to do anything with Georgia or Ukraine, and alerted the Kurds. I've told you about this. I've told you about all this. They're now waiting for consent from their allies to launch nuclear attacks against the Islamic State. Kremlin is now poised for a nuclear strike on the sites controlled by the Islamic State after the downing of the Russian civilian airliner in Sinai, Egypt, citing its rights to protect its people and its interests in Russia and abroad. Russia is moving its tactical nuclear units closer to international borders or boundaries and its frontiers and other hotspots. And basically, it's awaiting consent from its allies. I already put this video up in the original piece yesterday. What Russia is waiting for, folks, is consent from its allies on the ground in the Arabic region. Okay, we're safe. Unleash hell. And that's it, folks. From what I understand, that's all they're waiting for. I know, kind of dark, kind of eerie. Not very happy. They're waiting on consent from their allies, folks. And the White House is still silent. I can't say much more.